Did we even record the last one?
Yeah, I did. Okay. So we're getting Sephiroth versus me, Swordfighter. So Mr. B trying something new this time. Before he went Lucina, I heard he
and we have more sword fighters.
He pulled out the Sephiroth versus you earlier,
yeah, so
right?
I had the luxury of fighting as Sephiroth, and it's pretty refined.
But oh my god, right away.
Keeps the jump though, very smart,
Oxygen
and gets 14% for free as well.
Quick. I think those were back airs. Those weren't even the forward airs from before. But yeah, right away, taking a quick 91%, but he does have the one wing now, so we're gonna see what Mr. B can do with this.
Timing on that.
And looks like he's bringing it back. He got the big body kind of bullying that you see in Ultimate. But now, bringing it back, now he's at 86%.
Sephiroth has a very thin body, and sometimes you can just randomly get out of some stuff. It's interesting.
Very thin, but definitely a big hurt box still, compared to at least, especially some of the other characters.
By the way, thank you for pog chipping everyone in chat. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it.
We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate the support of you, all of you guys being out here. And the neutral B. I have never seen that move kind of kill. But yeah.
And somehow, wow.
Is that it?
And
no,
you can see that DLC
it.
privilege does in fact not exist. The down air actually losing to Sephiroth's up B.
Yeah. No, Sephiroth's
not actually winning against Sephiroth's up B, excuse me.
But yeah. Oh, he went for the Hail Mary up B there.
No.
But yeah, I feel like that's one of those things. Sephiroth's down air doesn't seem to be super consistent, but Sephiroth's counter. Honestly, people say Joker's counter is the best in the game. Honestly, I think it's Sephiroth's.
I still think it's Joker, but
I think it's Joker. But then I saw how you can kill.
As you can see there, we can
again. Oh no! But instead, Mr. B, I think still might have had his jump, able to get back with the Octo Slash, but instead he's kind of using these counters and getting kind of punished for them.
Yeah. And you can see right there, he got the down smash out just in case me Swordfighter would have air dodged out of the pellet hitting. But
yeah,
we're still back to neutral here. Oh, and everyone else on the stage.
Honestly,
Sephiroth lives there, but Sephiroth also dies
to
there.
The back air. Sephiroth is very light. I mean, I play Mewtwo. I know how light characters are. You died very early. And Sephiroth is no exception to that rule.
Quick forwarders too. Yeah. This is not safe.
But he doesn't get grabbed just out of grab range. And there we go. I feel, wow. Oxygen, honestly, great awareness from Oxygen.
All the Mii Swordfighters have to have some crazy
gets it again.
And the disrespect. Dunks on his entire life.
Oxygen just has so much. Oxygen is just having so much awareness of when to not snap to the ledge with the up B. So smart, just punishing Mr. B for any.
Sephiroth wasn't going to live that anyway, definitely, but it did look pretty cool.
It is a very good awareness from Oxygen. I wonder if we'll see Mr. B go back to Lucina. Yeah, we're going to see Mr. B go back to Lucina.
I was surprised to not see this Lucina come up first instead of the Sephiroth.
I think after he lost 2-0 before, he wanted to try something new. But instead, the Sephiroth obviously didn't do too well. I think the bigger body definitely hurt. Instead, he's going to go back to the Lucina, go for your more bread and butters, your more consistent, and yeah, it looks like he's off to a much better start right now. Tagging on a quick 70%. I was about to say 57%.
You can see the comfort just with this character right now.
Yeah, you can tell. Neutral air 1 into forward smash. Very, very clean. But there we go. Oxygen getting backstage. I think that was...
Oh, the forward smash charge?
Yeah.
No. Not going to catch a cheeky dash in.
Yeah, Oxygen, I mean, you don't make it this far in bracket by just, dashing in on things like that. But Mr. B going to go for it anyway.
You can also see an instant counter pick to Smashville. I didn't expect this kid as matchup.
I think Mr. B is liking the smaller stage with the single platform because he does outrange the Sword Fighter, so I think you like having the extra space and the extra, taking the space with your aerials. But there we go.
Just getting forward, so get out of here.
You see Oxygen with those side Bs. There we go.
Oh, that's what we wanted.
So that's the thing. So Oxygen's been getting away with those side Bs kind of the entire night, and they haven't really been taken advantage of by anyone. And now we see Mr. B showing the weaknesses of that move, kind of just hitting it with a disjointed hitbox, especially when they're not going right to ledge.
What? That thing hit like a
goddamn
truck. Oh my god.
I think he just died to the side B as I'm talking. Which, commentator's curse, of course. But Mr. B is still up an entire stock. And, there we go, yeah. Mr. B is still up a stock. And Oxygen is 74%.
This game is just looking really difficult.
Yeah, that grabs from so far. Honestly, I keep thinking that up B from me Sword Fighter doesn't go like as far, doesn't have as much drift.
Crazy.
And it has way more aerial drift than I would have thought. Excellent parry from Oxygen, saving him a little longer.
Yeah, Oxygen's been so
108%.
consistent with just having these parries, everything.
No,
and
he's not
perfectly
dead.
goes under.
Yeah, right on
Wow.
the stage.
See it? Maybe you shouldn't have picked that smash
but
throw.
even
Would have
though
died on every other
I
stage.
saw earlier, Oxygen just used the side beat to get completely underneath the platform and then up beat back to stage. It was honestly, it was very Steve-esque, and I was like, oh, that's DLC privilege right there.
But there's no DLC here to see. Doesn't get the up.
We're seeing Mr. B trying to go for those edge guards and not really getting it there.
And
But,
Oxygen fighting his way back.
But there we go. Getting the stage
didn't even let me
spike.
finish my sentence. He was fighting his way back into it, but
Yeah,
unfortunately
and
just
Mr.
lost
B,
the stop.
the swap looking to work out pretty well for Mr. B, taking a pretty convincing 2-stock over Oxygen.
Of course, it's
on
it's as
game
much as a 2-stock as Oxygen let him have there with the SG and a lot of just misplaced spacing.
Yeah. I don't think that was a very big SD.
Yeah, it's at
He was
60%.
kind of hit out over it.
A 60% SD like that is definitely big. It also puts a massive dent in your momentum that Oxygen was slowly building up in that match.
That's very
But
true.
again, we're only 1-1 right now. Now it's just basically a regular best of 3. So we'll see what kind of adaptations can come out. Mr. B, of course, most likely still going to go Lucina. Not sure if he's confident in Sephiroth coming
They're
back
both taking
out.
a few minutes. I think they're both changing the songs on their phones.
Yeah,
Hyping themselves up.
I'm sure they have some
game number
absolute bangers
3.
playing right now.
Yeah, but this is the important game. You win game 3, and if you lose game 4, then you get to go to your counter pick for game 5. So
Securing that game 3 is important.
Yeah, and we see Kalos. We have not seen a lot of this stage throughout the night,
which is kind of good because the stage is not really fun.
I mean, I personally don't really mind the stage for certain matchups, but very interesting to see what Oxygen is going through here. I think one of the things that Oxygen especially is going to like is that there aren't as many options to recover or get to the ledge, so he can go for those down air semi-spikes a lot more. So I think we're going to see that.
Definitely. We'll see all that coming out, and you can see it actually being put into play right here, just slowly just batting away at. Just honestly, we've seen forward tilt after forward tilt hit everyone.
Yeah, they're both using their forward tilts very effectively to space each other out. But the other thing that I personally really like about Kalos, especially if I'm playing a character like a Wolf or a Fox, is that you get more options when you're going off the ledge. So instead of jumping off the ledge and jumping the stage, you can jump right to the upper platform.
Cool
that was a sick parry.
Did you see how cool?
Unfortunately, there wasn't really a good punish there, and Mr. B himself gets punished off of his up B there. But we're gonna see if he can come back and get some more percent. Hasn't been hit yet this stock. As I say that, he gets hit. But Mr. B only really needs one good
and
confirm.
once
there
again,
we go.
the kind of ice classic right there, the down tilt under the down smash.
Oh,
see it again? Oh,
No.
finally picks the correct option. I didn't want to say it out loud, but it looked like that whole confirm was like, you could just roll away from that.
Yeah. Oh, it gets the shield.
That would hurt my friendly jewels.
Yeah, we're going to see Mr. B close out that stock with another shield breaker here. But he definitely is trailing in percent, and we're going to have to see whether he can kind of come back, as he's getting kind of beat up right now. He's at 102% now off the stage. Doesn't look like Oxygen really wants to risk getting reversaled off the stage right now.
Oxygen's looking for that jump. Oxygen knows Mr. B has been trying to jump out of this pressure
he's
for a
looking
long time.
for
Sharking
that,
with that back air.
He's looking for those safe hits, kind of where he can just keep tagging on percent to then just kill with like a random back air.
The cool parry once again, getting the 19% and more. 42.
There we go. Mr. B off of that.
This is what Mr. B needs.
See,
punished 65. This percent is racking up.
See, that's one of those things that I haven't been the biggest fan of Oxygen throughout the entire night. Where he's been doing those up Bs out, out of shield kind of.
Yeah.
And I just feel like more times than not, they've just been whiffing and kind of just, he leads punish. Now he's taking 86%, 99%. He's off stage.
Misses the back. That was one chance, the one opportunity, and the down.
Oh, no, but the roll, he does choose the correct option. He rolls away there.
Yeah. Oh, but that should have been covered by both.
But the side B covers, and then there we go. Gets the back.
Very close.
Yeah.
And again, this is at 150. We've seen there it is. Now back to an even game.
So we're now at one stock apiece, and Oxygen taking a very early lead, but Mr. B tying it up. And we're gonna see
good parry, but good cross up as well.
Yeah, we're gonna see who can kind of take this last stock and win game 3, which I think is always the most important game in a game of 5 if you're 1-1. But that's a really unfortunate.
And still makes it back. Oh my god.
That up B is honestly.
I'm so glad he didn't die like that.
Dude, I'm never taking another up B again from. That just seems so consistent. That sort of up B. Very, very nice. And yeah, you can just see Oxygen going with those back airs, similar to Mr. B. And then even the side B, it's kind of, I feel like it's like Peach, where you kind of just mix up.
Oh, and it's not safe.
But there we go. Oh, but still living.
We're not Marco, so we
that
love
Mii
that.
Gunner is a heavy, heavy character. Honestly, surprisingly so. I haven't expected
Because the fan, man, the sand
it's
bones.
the sand head. You got the bone
those
head.
bones, they weigh a lot.
All right, so Mr. B up B might have been a miss input there, but not going to be punished for it. Where we see him, after those down throws, Oxygen's been getting these confirms off of down throw the entire night.
Yeah.
Is that air dodge going to be it? That air dodge is going to be it.
Oh my god.
And we hear Mr. B crying out in ridicule that's how it ends. All respect among competitors here. We just want to play some good games.
That's the time when you just blame Smash Ultimate, because for sure, Oxygen just wanted to get out of that the side B to not die by getting that air dodge out, maybe rolling out, but randomly falls out.
Finals to best of 5?
Yep, this is less than best of 5. This is best of 5.
Well, it says on the thing, it says best of 3.
Oh yeah, that's our fault. That's our fault.
It's glitching.
We didn't know where to find it. We didn't know where to get the 5.
See, we have a professional expert come in to fix the glitch.
Yeah, I thought it was like the best of X, and I didn't know where to change.
No, what you do is you change it right here.
Oh, that okay.
one second.
Yeah, I'll change.
Alright, we're back. We figured out the glitch. And Mr. B is still being loud, unfortunately. And I wish they just played.
Wait, I don't know what happened. They have completely. I'm very confused as to what's going on right now.
Yeah. Something happened. Something with the air dodge buffer. I don't know. Oh, no way. We're going to Yoshi's story. Okay.
Yoshi's?
Okay, let's see if how many people agree with me. Yoshi's story just needs to be banned. Should not be a legal stage. I don't care what you say. If you think ramps and these kind of ledges are okay, then
Alright, and we
too many times I've been just destroyed because I want to do a nice your normal jab block, right? And then oh man, turns out these complete ledges and these ramps, these slopes just do not allow that. Super cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll get into the match right now.
I feel like this is the classic kind of Mario counterpick. I've seen it in other tournaments before where someone will just counterpick Mario and go to Yoshi's. Never really seen it be that successful, but we'll see what
is nice is that this is definitely one of Mario's best stages. So hoping maybe that the stage will kind of counteract the fact this is just an abhorrent matchup.
Yeah, I mean, a lot. You get the up air into forward air kills. You can go off the top with the up air strings.
Oh, and
it
you
looks
see
like Oxygen.
Misses that last up air.
He definitely looks like he knows what he's doing with the up air chains.
Well, I mean, a lot of people know what they're doing with up air strings with Mario, but
well, he knows the basics.
yeah, he definitely knows the basics, and being able to get that confirmed also on top players such as Mr. B. Definitely was able to adapt to some DI there.
Yeah, but of course, Mr. B is going to have the sword, so he's going to outrange Mario anyway.
Yeah, good air dodge from Mr. B. Mr. B is not only good at getting that offstage pressure, but also dealing with other people doing it as well.
As they exchange dancing blades and forward smashes there, Mr. B will go for the edge guard, but unfortunately not be able to get it. However, will kill with the dancing blade.
And this time he does not fall out and air dodge to his death, so at least it's good to see that move working once.
Yeah, even if he does air dodge, he still also has the wall jump as Mario on the stage.
Mario would be the one character to live.
So this stage, you have a little bit of insurance against possible SDs.
Up smash not killing. Buff that move. Mario's up smash sucks.
Mario's up smash sucks.
See, look, it didn't even hit there. Terrible move. And
terrible move.
Might actually be a little broken. Never mind. Somehow low profile that.
As Mr. B screams in pain as he gets hit by a Mario forward smash. You guys probably heard that one.
This man did not just create a me to go Mario.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're saying. This is basically a better me.
But unfortunately, he SDs there again. Mr. B's edge guard's just putting too much pressure onto Oxygen and forcing him to go low. And Mr. B now up 2 stocks to 1 in
a matchup also that should be favoring Mr. B. And you can see Mr. B going through some crazy stuff.
Yeah, this dude is I mean, he just has no fear in going off stage. Last stock, first stock, no matter what it is.
And, oh, this right here might be it. No, never mind. Monday I'll call it correctly, but.
I mean, calling it correctly as a commentator is almost as hard as doing a hard read itself.
Oh, it doesn't get the uppy snap.
Oh,
Man.
unfortunate
Mars did
SD
not work out,
Askin.
unfortunately. It was a good attempt. It was looking good at the very beginning, but just was not able to get the stocks as early as maybe would have hoped having the stage.
Kudos to Oxygen. A whole amazing
100%.
performance.
I don't think anyone could have expected me Sword Fighter
No,
to get this far.
absolutely not. All night we've been seeing me Sword Fighter just do really, really good. Just all night we've been seeing him doing amazing, and hopefully he keeps coming back. I'd love to see more of this. So
looks like we're gonna finally.
I think we are now going into grand finals, right?
Yeah, and by the way, that was a run back. Mr. B getting the run back, so now they're 1-1. Pretty sure they're gonna have some interesting friendlies against each other.
Tell Mr. B he's carried. All right.
Mr. B, you are in fact carried by
kind of ice. Says that you were carried.
You're kind of carried.
All right.
I don't make the rules.
Roland, you boy, you got a gang.